Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a review on the Nerf Vulcan EBF-25. I got this guy a while ago at the thrift store and just haven't really gotten to do a review on it yet because I haven't had any attachments until now. So, I'm going to start off pretty strong here. So, first of all, we have the blaster itself. The blaster itself. So, up here we have like a little pop-up sight that you can flip upside down. Upright and stuff. And no end strike barrel lug because it doesn't need one because it's that cool. We got a tactical rail there, and then a nice foregrip. Yeah. And got a carry handle. It makes a weird clicking sound. Anyways, it's man. So that's all the tactical rails. We got a tripod stand here. I'll show you in a moment. But here's the battery tray. You unscrew these screws and then you pull this out. It's pretty cool. I think. I don't remember. But here's a trigger, and then this is the on-off switch. I don't actually have the flip switch for this. Usually comes with a switch, and then like you could flip it up, push the button, flip it down type of thing. I don't actually have that, so we're just gonna have to do it without it. And then I also have the jam door here. I've modified it. Here, come closer. I've modified it. I put a little piece of paper in there to keep the thing shut, and then I've taken out the spring internals because they were too strong. So there's that. It works fine though. So if you want to, you can. But yeah, that's pretty much for the overview. Oh, I forgot one thing. So, this is actually a automatic Springer. It's fully automatic, but this is one of the very few guns, even the only one, if you say, maybe, I don't know, that you can pull this bolt back and it primes the gun. And like the gun can be off. It says off here. It can be off and you can still operate it. Yeah, I think I just jammed it. I don't know. There we go. And then like, if you look in here, you can see the little bits and pieces working. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, we will move on to the accessories and parts of the blaster now. Okay, so now that we have moved on to the accessories and stuff, we actually have a bunch of sling points. We got a sling point here and a sling point here because this thing is heavy. It's got some weight to it. Let's move on to the accessories. So the first accessory that we have is this ammo box. And this guy is actually really useful because these chains are pretty annoying. So we got this ammo box. Oh, by the way, I got this gun, ammo box, chains, and tripod from the thrift store. All of it was from the same store. Yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah, I didn't have to pay much for these. It was like 20 bucks total. But, so they're a little beaten up. Everything works great, though. So we got a nice little ammo box. This lid can come off if we need. And I'll show you how to attach it. On this side, we have this little button here. And I originally thought that this was the jam button that you'd use to unclog jams. No, it's actually not. This is where you hook in this ammo box, actually. So it just kind of like clicks into place right there. Did you hear that click? Here, listen. There you go. Now it's in, and it's not coming out unless you yank it out. So that's a nice little spot for it. Looks nice, feels nice. Okay, next we have this tripod, and this tripod was the original tripod of this kind. There were more tripods, similar to it for like the Rhino Fire and the Havoc Fire and that stuff. I want to get a Havoc Fire. I want to get one of those. They look cool. But this tripod is a nice tripod. You can push these 2 buttons here, and it'll open up these clamps so that you can clamp it on easier. So I'll show you on this Vulcan. Unclip that. So you flip it over if you want to, and there's this little spot here that you can just clamp these on, and you just kind of like pop them on, and there you go. And now the tripod is sturdy and it's not coming off till you take it off. It'll make like a locking noise so that it'll like lock in place almost. It's actually really sturdy. And then if you want, you can complete the set or illusion with the ammo box. And then you've got a pretty cool looking blaster. Anyways, next accessory is the chain. We actually have 3 of them here. 1, 2, 3. They're all the same chain. This one has a dart in it that I was using these earlier. So I'll show you how to work them. So let's move this over here. So to work this guy, he's so chubby. This is a chunky blaster. So these chains have like little pieces of felt or even fabric in between them so that it's easier to feed. And I make sure that those are straight or else they might jam. But that makes them nice and flexible too. And you load them in with the Nerf logo up. It'll say Nerf on them. And you gotta make sure that those logos are up. And the 2 chains on the end are actually duds. They don't hold any ammo. They won't hold any ammo. So to load this guy in, it's pretty simple. You just kind of like shove him back there. And then fold the chain on top of itself until it goes in. And then like you might have a little bulge here, maybe. So then you'd put this dud here and prime it if you want to. You don't have to, but I like to. There we go. And then you're ready to shoot. And if you come look on this other side, it actually pushes the chain out after it's been shot to the other end. And then you're out of ammo, and then you're gonna have to refill that stupid chain and get a new one. So, oh dear. This is actually a really cool blaster, and it's easy, nice to use. Overall, I like it. At the end of this video, we will give a testing demo and a tactical thing soon. So, it will shoot any type of dart. The brand new ones, you can't find it. Well, you can still find them, but they don't sell them anymore. The brand new ones come with these gigantic whistler darts. They're like the same size as a normal Nerf dart. They're the same size as a normal Nerf dart, but they've got this big whistler tip on the end. So that like it'll whistle in the air. And did you know that the actual first version of the Vulcan was huge and likely to shoot mega darts? And that's might be where the mega concept actually came from. It would have been a belt-fed mega gun. So that would have been pretty cool, but it probably would have cost a lot. So yeah, that's the overview for the Vulcan. We will now go to cool attachments that you can put on it. Alrighty, so now we have some attachments that I thought would be pretty cool on this blaster. I don't think it needs attachments, it's already cool enough. But I grabbed some anyways. So I have this original Recon CS6, I think. Is that what it's called? Yeah. A Recon CS6 sight. It's got like a little adjustable dial and everything, so that you can like move it and stuff. Kind of like AK style sight that you could put on it. And you'll just pop on. There's no space to put attachments on this stupid thing. It's the only downside of a stupid Vulcan. Okay, so then you could have like a little sight thing to look through if you wanted. But I just farted. Cut. Okay, moving on to attachments that I think would look good on this Nerf gun. So, first of all, we have this original Recon CS6 sight. It's like a little sight that you can move up and down to see and all sorts of that. It's pretty old and broken, so there's that too. But yeah, I think it would look pretty good. It's like AK style, sort of. So you could like put it on here and give me a second. There, I have it on. So it would be kind of cool to use as like a little sight if you've got like a little tripod or something, you know, you're like resting it on something, then you can use it as like a little sight to look through. So there's that you can do. And there's more attachments if you need. So, yeah. The second attachment would be, give me 1 second. So the second attachment would be a red dot sight. This also came with the original Recon CS6. It's a nice little red dot. If you can see back there, you probably can't. It's a nice little red dot. You can adjust it on the side and it just clips on to like something like this. It's got a battery pack back here. So you could like hook it onto the side if you're like playing near dark or something like that. This is also a red dot, except this one's green. So you can see if you want to, or even if you can, you could put that on as well. Honestly, I think that the red dot would look better than the green dot, but that is your personal opinion. Next, we have this Longshot CS6 modulus scope. This came with it. It's green. I'd rather get the gray one. It would look better on this, but this green one works just as fine that you can put on. And in fact, I don't think it will go on. I've been putting them on wrong. That's funny. So you can flip up your sight here and use it to like scope around, even when you're like tripoded up on top of a tower or something. So that'll work. You could also use this foregrip piece if it's like a really intense battle and you're getting somebody really good. You go or something like that. And then I've also got a bipod if you want to use it as some futuristic scope type of thing. As in like, this also came with a Longshot CS6 modulus edition. You could just like kind of do this type of thing and use it as some futuristic alien scope if you wanted to. Or you could use it as a handle, which would also work. Never mind, it won't work. You can't use it as a handle, it won't fit. So those are my attachments that I think would look good on it. Or you could just use the plain pop-up sight that it has and the sight built in right here. Both of them work fine. If you just want to be tactical and put a bunch of stuff on it, you can if you wanted to. That's all for the attachment section. We're now moving on to the firing range. Firing blue Elite darts. They are not Nerf brand. That is so much fun. Okay, I would highly recommend getting one of these. They're fun. Oh man, it's just a great time to have one of these. So much fun to shoot. You get to do so many things. Of course, it's an older blaster. It's not going to fire all the rounds in the chain. But it's just so fun. Like, you just can't go wrong with a Vulcan. It's big, it's heavy, and it's intimidating. And it's chain-fed. A belt-fed Nerf brand. Machine gun. It's so much fun. Alright, see you guys next time. Have a good time. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It helps out the channel a lot. If you want to see more Nerf content like this, please subscribe. Alright, see you next time.